Hi, Jeff. Good morning.
Hey, it's nice to meet you. I love your background there. That's really cool.
Thank you. I'm in the house party. So, watched the movie, loved it. And I know in the past you've mentioned that the characters are kind of based on, yourself and other members of your family, and that Roderick is loosely based on your brother. What did he think about the movie? Has he seen it yet?
He saw a rough cut of it and he seemed to like it a lot. It's funny. It's kind of weird because my original source material for Diary of a Wimpy Kid was things that happened to myself and my family. And over the years, I've sort of lost track of what actually happened to my family members and what just happened to Greg and his family. So it's gotten a little bit fuzzy, but I think we've all had a fun ride with this.
So, he did have a massive house party while your parents were away, or he didn't?
I think my brother had a sanctioned house party while my parents were upstairs, but my younger brother had a massive party while my parents were away, and he was betrayed by a Fisher Price character getting stuck in the hot tub pipes. So that's what gave him away because you always get caught. You can't get away with this.
That's great. And yes, you always get caught. That's what I tell my kids. um, have you done anything like Greg does in the movie to try to make yourself cool? Like when you were in school, did you try to do, I don't know, be in a rock band or anything to up your cool level?
What's really funny is I'm 51 years old now. I've never thought of myself as a nerd. But then as I sort of started to litigate it, I was like, oh man, I programmed computers in the basement and I played Dungeons and Dragons and video games. And I'm like, I think I might have been a nerd. So yes, probably if you look back at pictures of me in the 80s, you would see that I tried to feather my hair and I tried to wear like cool shoes, but I just couldn't quite pull it off. I was kind of like an invisible kid in a way.
That's fair. My husband's also a computer guy, so I get it. So if you were Greg, do you think you would be better as a magician's assistant or a rock band drummer?
That's a really good question. He'd probably be equally bad at each, but I think Greg would have a really hard time playing second fiddle to Rowley. So I think I'm going to go with the rock band drummer.
Got it. So what would be your talent show go to though? Like if you had
Uh,
to get up and perform right now, what would you go with?
I'd go with juggling. I used to juggle knives, so I think I could pull that off.
That's super cool. I feel like I'd stab myself just even thinking about it. What is it about these characters do you think that's made fans love them so much for so many years?
I think that kids can see themselves in the characters. I think Greg's a very flawed character. He's full of imperfections, and of course, kids are too. And I certainly was as a kid. So I think they like it that the characters aren't aspirational or heroic, because there are plenty of kid characters in children's literature who always do the right thing, who are brave, who are powerful. But Greg is not, and I think it's fun to read about a kid like him too.
I agree. Well, that's my time. Thank you so much. I'm excited for everybody to see the film.
Actually, I really appreciate it.